Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Listening Club. I'm Emma, and I'm really happy you're here with us today. As always, I'm here with Jack.
Hi, everyone. It's great to be here again.
This channel is a place where you can improve your English listening through simple, natural conversations. We talk in clear and easy English about interesting everyday topics, so you can relax, listen, and learn at the same time.
That's right. So if you're having breakfast, walking outside, or just taking a short break, thanks for spending a little time with us.
And today, we're talking about something many of us experience every day, but may not always think about deeply. Why does music have such a strong effect on our feelings?
Yeah, how can one song make us feel calm, excited, emotional, or even bring back old memories?
It's a simple question, but a very interesting one. So today's topic is, why does music change how we feel?
Let's talk about it together in simple and clear English.
Music is such a normal part of life that we may forget how powerful it is. We hear it in shops, in cars, in movies, at home, and on our phones.
Yes, it's almost everywhere. Sometimes we choose music very carefully, and sometimes music just appears around us.
But even when we are not paying full attention, music can still change our mood.
Right. A song can make us feel more awake, or more relaxed, or a little sad, or suddenly hopeful.
So why does that happen? Why does sound have that kind of power?
I think one big reason is that music connects with emotion very quickly. We don't always stop and think about it. We just feel it.
Yes, music often reaches the heart before the mind starts explaining anything. Let's start with rhythm. Rhythm seems very important.
Definitely. A fast beat often gives us energy. A slow beat can make us feel calmer.
It's almost like the body listens first.
That's a good way to say it. If the music is quick and strong, your body may want to move. If the music is soft and slow, your breathing may become slower too.
So, music doesn't only affect our thoughts, it can affect the body as well.
Exactly. That's why some people use music when they exercise, and other people use music when they want to rest or fall asleep.
The same art form can support completely different needs.
Yeah, one playlist says, "Let's run." Another playlist says, "Please sit down and breathe."
That's very true. Melody matters too, not just rhythm. Some melodies feel bright and open, others feel heavy, deep, or emotional.
Yes, even people who know nothing about music theory can usually feel that difference.
We may not know the technical reason, but we still feel it.
And that's what makes music so special. You do not need expert knowledge to be moved by it.
A child can feel music. An adult can feel music. People from different countries can feel music.
Right, music can cross language very easily.
That's interesting because words can sometimes separate people, but music often connects people before words do.
Yes, sometimes music says something that words cannot say clearly.
Let's talk about memory, because music and memory seem very connected.
Oh, absolutely. A single song can take you back to another time in your life.
Yes, maybe your school days, a family trip, a quiet afternoon, a person you haven't seen for years.
And sometimes it's not only the memory, it's also the feeling from that time.
That part is really powerful. Music can bring back emotion, not just information.
Exactly. You hear an old song and suddenly you remember how young you felt, or how nervous, or how happy.
Or maybe a little lonely.
Yes, music can open emotional doors very quickly.
That may be one reason music changes how we feel. It connects the present moment with the past.
And when memory joins emotion, the effect can feel very strong.
What about lyrics? Do words in songs matter as much as the sound?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. There are songs where the lyrics are very important.
Especially when the words say exactly what someone is feeling.
Yes, you hear a line and think, "That's me. That's exactly how I feel."
That can make people feel understood.
And feeling understood is powerful. It can be comforting.
But sometimes people love songs in languages they don't even understand,
That happens all the time,
and they still feel deeply connected to the song.
which shows that music is more than vocabulary. The voice, the melody, the mood, the rhythm, they all carry emotion too.
So words are one part, but not the whole story.
Exactly.
I think the human voice itself plays a big role.
Definitely. A voice can sound gentle, tired, joyful, broken, playful, or strong.
Even before we understand the sentence, we can often hear the feeling.
That's true in daily conversation too. Tone matters.
Yes, the same sentence can sound loving, serious, angry, or funny depending on the voice.
And in music, that effect becomes even stronger. A singer's voice can make a song feel very personal.
Maybe that's why two people can sing the same song, but one version touches us more.
I think so. The words may stay the same, but the emotional color changes.
Emotional color. That's a beautiful phrase.
Thanks. But yeah, music has color, even if we cannot see it.
Another interesting question is this. Why does sad music sometimes make people feel better?
That's such a good question. At first, it sounds strange.
Yes, if someone feels sad, you might think they should only listen to happy music.
But that's not always what people need. Sometimes, sad music feels comforting because it matches the emotion already inside them.
So the song says, "You're not alone."
Exactly. It feels honest. It feels real. It doesn't try to force a different mood too quickly.
That may be why sad music can feel healing. It stays with the emotion instead of fighting it.
Yes, sometimes we do not want to escape a feeling immediately. Sometimes we want something to sit beside us for a while.
That's beautiful. Music can keep us company.
And company matters, even when it comes from a song.
On the other hand, music can also change a low mood very quickly.
Oh yes, sometimes one energetic song can completely shift the day.
You're tired, and then suddenly you're cleaning the whole room.
Exactly, or dancing badly in the kitchen.
That too.
Music can raise our energy because it gives the mind and body a new direction. It changes the emotional atmosphere.
And maybe it also gives us movement, even small movement.
Right, tapping your foot, moving your head, walking a little faster, all of that can help change how you feel.
So music and movement often work together.
Yes, and that combination can be powerful.
People use music in many different parts of daily life, don't they?
Definitely. People use it while studying, cooking, driving, exercising, walking, resting, and sometimes even while working.
But not all music works for all situations.
Very true. Study music is different from party music.
I hope so.
Yes, usually. If I need focus, I might choose soft music or instrumental music. If I need energy, I'll choose something stronger.
That means music can be a tool, not in a cold way, but in a human way.
I like that. A human tool.
Something we can use to support ourselves.
Exactly. And I think many people already do this, even if they never explain it in words.
Music can also bring people together very easily. Why do you think that happens?
Maybe because people can share the same feeling at the same time.
A shared emotional moment.
Yes, when people sing together, dance together, or listen together, they feel connected.
That's why music is part of so many important life moments.
Right. Birthdays, weddings, celebrations, long trips, quiet nights, even goodbyes.
Music seems to stay close to human life.
Very close. It helps people remember, celebrate, cry, rest, and hope.
And maybe that's why music can feel bigger than entertainment.
I agree. It can be joy, comfort, memory, and connection all at once.
I also think different people react differently to the same music.
Oh, definitely. One song can make one person feel peaceful and another person feel sad.
Because each listener brings a different life story.
Exactly. Different memories, different tastes, different experiences.
So music is powerful, but also personal.
Very personal. That's why people care so much about their favorite songs.
A playlist can almost feel like a small map of someone's inner world.
That's true. You can learn a lot about someone from what they listen to.
Or at least from what they say they listen to.
Also true.
There's also something interesting about silence in music.
Yes, I was thinking about that too.
A pause can make the next sound feel stronger.
Exactly. If music were loud all the time, maybe it would lose some of its power.
So silence gives music space.
And maybe life is similar. We notice beauty more when there is a little quiet around it.
That's lovely. Silence helps us feel more.
Yes, the quiet part is not empty. It helps the feeling grow.
Let's make this practical for our listeners. How can people use music in a helpful way in daily life?
One simple idea is to choose music more intentionally. Instead of always pressing play automatically, ask yourself, what do I need right now?
Do I need calm? Do I need energy? Do I need comfort? Do I need focus?
Exactly. Music can support your day when you choose it with care.
Another idea is to notice which songs really help you, not just which songs are popular.
Yes, some songs may help you study. Some may help you walk. Some may help you rest. And some may simply make you feel stronger.
You can even make small playlists for different moods.
A calm playlist, a focus playlist, a walking playlist, a bad day but keep going playlist.
That last one sounds very useful.
I think many people need that one.
Music can also help us understand ourselves a little better.
I think so too. Sometimes the kind of music we want tells us something about our emotional state.
So if I suddenly want very quiet music, maybe I'm more tired than I realized.
Or if you want loud, active music, maybe your body wants movement, change, or release.
In that way, music can become a mirror.
Yes, a gentle mirror.
It doesn't judge us, it just reflects something back.
And that can be very helpful in busy modern life, when people often move too fast to notice what they feel.
So if we come back to today's question, what is the simple answer?
I'd say this: music changes how we feel because it connects with rhythm, emotion, memory, the body, and the voice all at the same time.
That's a beautiful summary.
It can match our mood, change our energy, bring back the past, and help us feel less alone.
And it can do all of that in just a few minutes, or even a few seconds.
Which is kind of amazing, really.
So today's idea is simple. Music is more than sound. It can comfort us, energize us, connect us with memories, and help us understand our emotions.
And maybe that's why music matters so much to people everywhere.
Thanks for listening to English Listening Club.
We're really glad you spent this time with us.
If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend who is also learning English.
And maybe share a favorite song with them too.
I like that idea. Take care, keep listening, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.